Hi, it's Miss Roosevelt and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss how I started training for my very first 5K. Yes, I said first because there's going to be many, but I'm going to talk about the first one. At the end of 2014, as it was winding down, I started thinking about little things that I could do in my life to improve my lot in life. I just wanted my life to be better. I knew that I could do more to make my life better. A couple of the aspects that I decided that I wanted to work on, because I know they weren't the best, and they were my eating habits and then my exercising habits. So I decided on turning to more clean eating, and I also decided that I wanted to walk and let that walk progress to an actual run. So that's the things that I said I was going to focus on for 2015. Now, first off, I must be honest with myself. So I had to sit down and think about, okay, you want to do this walking to move to running. How are you going to do it? So I had to sit down and think of a schedule. So I decided that I was going to walk 3 to 4 times a week for at least 30 minutes. I didn't focus on distance at all. I just focused on time, 30 minutes, because I was going from doing nothing to actually trying to get up and start walking and running. So I said I'll do it for 30 minutes. Next, I had to make a commitment to myself. In the past, and like I said, I'm being totally honest with myself, I knew that I wanted the results. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be active. I wanted the results, but I did not want to put the work into it to gain those results. So most times I would start something and then quit it. But I said to myself, this time you are going to be committed. You're going to do what it takes. You're going to put the work in to get the results that you want. So once I said that to myself, I said I must be accountable to me, because no one else is going to make me as accountable to me as I can make me accountable to me. So I decided then that I was going to get started. So on January the 2nd, 2015, in the cold, I walked / jogged for 30 minutes. Yes, I did it, and I felt so good about myself. It was cold, but I felt really, really good about myself. The only thing I started with that was special was I had a free app, a free Run 5K app on my phone. And that was all that I had. The app instructed me on when to walk, and then it came in telling me when I needed to jog. I used the clothes and the shoes that I already had when I started walking. And then I realized that I wasn't fully committed to my walking and running, because subconsciously I was thinking I was going to quit, so I would not spend the money that I needed to purchase the equipment that would help me be able to reach my goals. And I needed to purchase equipment. So once I realized that I was subconsciously holding myself back, I said, you got to stop that. You got to get what you need to be able to reach your goals. So I went ahead and I signed up for my very first 5K, which was dated for March 28th. And it was on the books. I paid my money, and now I had to train. And to train for it, I needed to get out and walk and run. And once I put the date on the books, I became really excited. I became super excited about walking and running, because now I had a goal that I had to work toward. And one of the best things that I could have done for my walking and running was purchase running shoes. I went to a specialty store. I let them fit me for the correct size and the correct shoe, the correct type of running shoe that I needed to be able to help me reach my goals. I was able to run longer, and I was able to not have as much pressure on my knees and on my feet. So the walking and running got better for me because I had the proper shoes. I also purchased the Run 5K Pro app. The free app didn't last so long. I think it lasted like a week. And so, but I want to keep going, so I had to invest in the goals that I wanted to reach. I started out walking for like 3 minutes, and then I would run for like 1 minute. And that 1 minute seemed like the longest minute in the world. But then by the third time that I did my walk-run routine, I was able to complete that minute without feeling like I was going to die. So I know that I was getting better with my endurance, and which made me feel a lot better about myself as well. As the weeks went by, the app had me walking for shorter intervals and had me running for longer ones. I eventually got up where I was running much more than I was walking. I am still training to get myself in a position where I can actually run the entire 5K. That is my next goal, to be able to run a 5K. One thing that I must mention is dealing with my negative talk, my self-destructive talk, my talking in my head that just makes me want to quit and just give up on it, because nobody's worried about this but me. So I had to, start dealing with those negative thoughts. And the way that I dealt with those thoughts is I started keeping my goals in the front of my brain. I started just keeping them there. My goal, I want to get healthy. I want to run a 5K. I want to run a 10K. I want to run a full marathon. Those are some of my goals that I just keep in the forefront of my brain. And as that negative self-talk starts to come in, I start repeating my goals, and then it just starts pushing those negative self-talk out of my brain, and I just keep going, and I keep going, and I tell myself, I always tell myself, you're doing so good, you're doing so good. And another thing that I don't do is I don't compare myself to anyone but me. Each time I'm telling myself, you're doing so much better than you did last week. You're doing so much better than you did yesterday. I'm constantly motivating myself, and I am constantly encouraging myself, because I can motivate and encourage myself better than I feel like I can, better than anyone else can. So I am constantly just telling myself how good I am doing and how much better I am getting. Now, that is how I got started running my 5K. Now, I am going to do more videos about the equipment that I am using, the type of shoes that I'm wearing, my heart rate monitor, all of that. I am going to do future videos about that. So let me know, thumbs up this video if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Let me know in the comment section if you're interested in learning more about it, make sure you thumbs it up. Leave me a comment below. Share my video with your family and friends. Let me know if this is the kind of videos that you like to see, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all have an awesome day, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye bye.